Ah, space. Endless. Crazy looking. Super fun times. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. I'm Longy Long, the ghetto gamer, here with my pals Rob Bot and Squirrel Gun Thing. Today we're playing an indie gem called Escape from BioStation. Here we are on the BioStation. This is a quirky and kind of just a fun little puzzle platformer with some exploding barrels, some nice scenery, and a rundown, dingy biostation. It's full of voice acting and dialogue. It's pretty fun. There's been a few LOL moments for me. Let's see what this thing says.
Janitor's log.
I had to clean the captain's ensuite bathroom again today. Honestly, one more time and I'm suing for mental trauma.
End of entry.
Oh my goodness. The funny thing is that the entire voice cast is British. The only American on the ship, or on the station, is the janitor. I don't know. It's funny to me, I guess. It's probably how it would be anyway. Americans are known for their cleanliness. Nah, I'm just kidding. JK. Here's a vending machine. So there's vending machines littered throughout the game. You can get things like an external power supply, which increases your battery by 20%. So you have 120% life, which doesn't make any sense. It's a cute game, it really is. It's like a slowed down kind of indie version of Ratchet and Clank. The SS very big ship.
You know what the problem with life is? It's sloppy. It's lazy, inefficient, slovenly, and selfishly criminal. I mean, look at us. Look at the military. A perfect example of how life could be. We're clean, healthy, active, efficient, respectful of authority. Everything any right-thinking humanoid
There are
aspire to
cutscenes
be. But once
heavily
again,
inspired
the
by
regular people out there are
PlayStation
too
2
lazy and
era
selfish to even think of
platformers.
aspiration, to better themselves and their society. And you know what? I, selflessly and heroically, will try my damnedest to better the galaxy for them. My proposed plans and blueprints for galaxy-wide mandatory military service are with the Federation right now. And soon, they will vote. We can only pray that they see sense.
Sir, an encrypted message just arrived for you. Your eyes only.
My word, that was soon. Give it here. My word, this is very heavily encrypted. I don't even recognize these symbols.
Sir, perhaps if you held the paper the other way up.
Much better. Well
Ba-bum.
done. Let's see here. Those ignoramuses! It was those meddling diplomats from the planet Switzer. They vetoed the plans. Cowards! Blast their infernal hides! Don't they have any sense?
Sorry to interrupt your tirade, sir. We are picking up a strange transmission.
He who smelt it, dealt it.
Oh no, sir. I meant an intercom transmission.
What did it say?
Something to do with a space station and apocalypse missiles.
Oh yes.
Apocalypse missiles. Well,
Okay. So in the interest of brevity, we're going to skip that. What's happened basically is Rob Bot has been he works on this biostation, and all of the humans have died off, and it's been like 700 years, and he's just been hanging out, and then very suddenly a ship arrives looking for loot, basically, and they find him, and they've managed to convince him that they're on a rescue mission. They're here to get him off the ship, or off the station, and Rob, being the trusting and naive yet lovable robot he is going along with it because he doesn't know any better. And so along the way, they've discovered that this station was working on some missiles, or they had some apocalypse missiles stored down on the planet's surface. So now we're going to take the lift, or elevator if you prefer, as the janitor calls it, and see if we can snag those missiles. And at this point, we just saw the big bad villain who also wants the missiles. So Rob at this point is basically in radio contact with those guys and those guys. Everybody wants him to go get the missiles for them. Meanwhile, Rob and his squirrel are just hanging out, just doing their thing, wandering around in the nice ambiance. I do like the score in this game. It's very nice. Very spacey. Oof. I don't know if I've talked about the squirrel yet, but the coolest thing about this game, one of the most unique features, is this squirrel. You can only carry one object at a time. The squirrel's an object. Rob has this big claw hand that he can grip stuff like this. Boop. So you can either carry the squirrel or you can carry something else. But when you're not carrying a squirrel cannon, you can't shoot. But the squirrel is smart enough to follow you around. So like if we happen to come around this corner here and find some new enemies, which we do, just grab your squirrel, get to shooting. And if you're wondering, yes, these do appear to be some kind of atomic acorns. Yeah. So after a battle, just grab your nuts and go on your way. Oh, we need that thing. Overall, you can see it's a cute game. It really is. And the platforming is reasonable. The shootouts can get a little rough, but nothing I've seen so far has been just completely brutal. It's definitely not focused around shooting, but that is an important part of the game. At its heart, it is a 3D old school puzzle platformer. Where's my squirrel? And while, you know, the architecture isn't totally lush and fully realized, the graphics and everything are solid and decent. There's nothing wrong with them. in here in the biostation. It is a little dark, but as we'll see once you leave, things brighten up quite a bit.
Corporal, we've got an incoming transmission. And judging from the signal, I'd say it's from a military ship, direct to us. Whoever it is knows we're here.
Well, we'll just have to get rid of them. Pretend we're lost or tourists or something. We can't have them knowing about those weapons. I've got an idea. Put them on.
This is Admiral Bonepick of the SS Very Big Ship. Identify yourself.
Oh lordy my, I done got lost out here while taking my space dog for a spacewalk. But I think I got my directions all straight now. Thanking y'all for your concern, mister.
Oh, for goodness, it's a video transmission. He can see you.
Oh, you...
Now listen, whoever you are. I believe this ship to be of considerable military interest, and hereby annex it in the name of the Galactic Army. My forces are boarding the station and will attack on sight, so I suggest you remove yourselves.
Well, that could have gone worse.
I bet he's after our missiles. Rob, get a move on. We've got to find those weapons before he does. We definitely called dibs.
So there you go. So we're gonna jump that gap. Outside the ship, gravity is like, what? Who cares? Stupid gravity. The scenery out here is very nice. And even though the textures and architecture is all fairly simple and straightforward, it's not completely underdone. And I would rather it be simple than overdone and badly done. So far I've seen a good variety of enemies. This does play like a console game, so you've got checkpoints and you can't just save arbitrarily, which I'm not used to at all, and kind of, you know, can be problematic for me. I think for the general population, for Gen Pop, that's no problem at all, and most people really enjoy it. And while the voice acting is, it's cute. The dialogues are cute. The recording quality isn't the best, but I mean, this is a cheap game, and for what you pay, for what you get, it's really pretty well done. The dialogue is witty, it's cute, it's cheesy on purpose kind of thing, which is, I mean, yeah, cheesy funny is funny, if you ask me. And for me, I'm relieved to see that people are still making, no, I don't want to go. People are still making dialogue-driven games with an actual story. There's too many devs just make some roguelike that is procedurally generated.
So easy, I'm sending down another.
Instead of actually writing a story and making something interesting happen. Here's the first boss. Took me a few tries to get this. Huge bosses. What more could you ask for?
That thing has shield bots protecting it. You have to take them out.
So, spoiler alert, to kill this guy, you gotta take out his little shield bots. And shoot him. Shoot him in his hip flexors, which are made out of shield bots. I've gotta say, this would be much easier with mouse and keyboard, which is how it's intended to be played. Stay on the fire. We gotta lead him over here. Dunzo. It looks so much like Reboot.
Now descending to planet's surface.
Great, thanks. Is there a problem?
No, it's just... Nobody's ever thanked me before. I'm a bit overcome.
Oh, well, I just thought you were doing a really good job.
Really?
Yeah, that was some pretty good descending. Some of the best I've ever seen.
Wow. Oh gosh, I wish my brother was here to hear you say that. He said I wasn't any good at this sort of thing. He was always putting me down.
So wish you'd do the same to me.
Excuse me?
Oh, nothing. I was just hoping you'd show me a bit more of the descending. You know, it was great.
Oh yeah, right. Hey, you want to see how fast I can go?
Well, okay. If you think it's safe.
And we're here. Pretty fast, huh?
Oh, God.
Hey, if you ever see my brother, he's a heavy goods lift in some fleet ship. Would you casually drop into conversation how good I am?
It would be my pleasure.
Awesome. You have a great day now. Come see me again. I go up, too.
So, yeah. So that's Escape from BioStation. Up to the first boss, and then down to the planet's surface. Ooh. Which is very pretty. Very lovely to behold.
Oh, it's very pretty here.
Okay, now to get our loot and get out of here.
I've set up a jamming signal, so Bone Pick can't talk on our channel at least. But watch out for his robots, though.
I can see a big, strange building on the other side of the water. I think it might be a command center, or a giant toilet, judging by the shape. Might not be easy to get to, though. You know how I am with water.
Okay, well, see if you can find a way over.
Yeah, right. Meow. Boink. Alright. So there you go. So I'm Longy Long, the Ghetto Gamer. So this has been Escape from BioStation. It's cute. And, you know, it's a new game, new on Steam. Go find it, pick it up for cheap, and enjoy it. And hopefully these developers will keep making cool platformers like this. And hopefully other developers will get the picture too. And we can revive this forgotten genre. Okay, find me on Twitter at longy_long. Find me on my Patreon at indiewatch.net. Or just close your eyes and make a wish, and I'll be there. Thank you.